Yeah, a good day to everyone. I just thought about it. I thought today shouldn't go by without me talking about C programming. It's really difficult creating time to do this stuff, but we move regardless. So for C programming, there's a whole lot that uh is about. Uh, there's a whole lot that we have to talk about. Uh, C is one of the most common and powerful programming languages, and uh, it's often referred to as the mother of, you know, modern programming. Other languages such as C++, Java, Rust, Python, and all that, they were all built off uh, C as a programming language. And if you learn C, you would pretty much build a very solid foundation on how programming works, and you'll be able to switch and easily write any other programming language that you want to switch to. What you just need is a very solid foundation in C programming. It's very, very important. C is a general purpose programming language. You know, it was invented in 1972 by Sir Dennis Ritchie, and then the core purpose for its invention was to build the OS, Linux kernel, Mac OS. It was for building operating systems. Currently, we use C to build utility programs, embedded systems. Cars use C programming, compilers, and all that. So C programming is like, it's very handy. It comes in handy. It's in all the systems that we use. It's why your phone is running the way it's running. If you have a Java phone or so, an Androids are usually programmed in Java and all of that. It's there's a whole lot that we are going to learn about C programming language, and yeah. So what you'd learn, first of all, you'd learn how to write C programs. You learn how to compile them, which is very important in C. After writing a C program, the next thing you should do to be able to run it is compiling it, you know, and you learn how to make your programs executable so they can run. It's very, very important. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, you learn how to follow professional coding standards as well. So you don't just write anyhow. Your code will be reusable and it will be understandable by you. Imagine writing a code and you come back to it 2 years later to look at it. Some people, they will not be able to look for what they wrote or understand what they wrote. But we are going to be using, for the course of this training, we are going to be using good conventions. Like, we are going to be writing comments, good comments in our codes. We'll learn how to name. Sorry, we are going to be writing good comments in our codes. We'll as well learn how to name our what do they call it? We'll as well learn how to name variables and functions such that they are easily recognized by their names. And also, inside functions, we'll be writing comments as well to make you understand what you're doing, even when you come back to it. We'll write README files clearly explaining, what we are writing, what we are building for every single application that we build. There are a lot of things that we are going to talk about and work on in because of the C programming that we are learning today. Um, would learn, about processing, compilation, assembly. We'll also learn about linking, joining two pieces of, files and codes together to make a final executable file to build something. you know we are going to learn a whole lot in because of this training, and For compilation, we'll be writing code in the terminal. For compilation, we'll be using GCC. Uh, the GCC is a GNU compiler, and we also will be using. You can use any text editor of your choice: Vim, Emac, Nano. I could even tell you guys to use VS Code, but I want you to be working in the terminal for now, so you learn, how to stay professional with this stuff. You know, so you have to follow all the coding rules the Wimingo community is going to provide for you. It's for your own good, to make you start coding like a pro. You know, okay. It's for your own good, to make you to start coding like a pro. So C is just like learning how the engine of a car works. You know, it's just like learning to drive. It's not difficult. You need to have a clear cut understanding of all the fundamentals, and you start implementing them. You know, it has to become a part of you, and that's what we'll do. We have to sharpen your logic, your problem solving skills, and you need to understand how the computer thinks. That's why you need to learn a few concepts that I'll still come online to teach. Every single part of this program is built to teach you a few concepts in programming that are really important. They would help you, they would shape your mind and how you think about programming in general. you know I feel like what you need right now is consistency, and uh you just need to be consistent. you know that's basically what you need to do C programming to the fullest. you know so we are going to start from compilation. Your assignments today are compilation assignments. you know you need to learn how to do GCC, write code in a bash terminal. you know that's basically all that I want you guys to learn. Learn how to write code, how to compile code you're writing in a bash terminal. And a lot of you have done it. Some of you are still struggling, and I know, I understand. Basically, you just need to learn how to open up a bash terminal, what to put to make the computer know that, okay, this script I'm running is a bash script. And you start writing GCC, that. Then the next assignments that you have, I think, if you watched your videos, the ones that you need to create and run C files to print stuff to the screen, if you've watched see the videos that I provided, you'll be able to do them. So I wish you all the best. Keep trying, keep struggling with it, and you get it right. I feel like I could come online later in the day, sometime in the evening, to do the assignments for you guys. Just this first one, and maybe the second one. You know, I adopted this method of making you guys try first before I teach you. I feel like it's a good way to make you appreciate and understand what you learn, because you've tried, you've shown interest to learn it. When you now finally learn it, and you'd understand it better, because we are now speaking on the same frequency. You understand what I'm saying, and you're not just learning it on the fly just for learning sake. you know so that's that for that. I'll talk to you guys later, maybe when I release the video of me solving the problems. I know why I have to release a video solving the problems, and I will. Okay, do have a good rest of the day. I will talk to you much later. Thank you. Bye.